Hi, this is Kelly with Homesewn Girl, and it's been a little while since I put a video on. Sometimes life just happens. But I have my Valentine journal that I have completed. I just haven't had the time to sit down and make a video. So I hope you all had a happy Valentine's Day. And that you enjoy looking at my journal that I made. So this journal is a kit from Old Love Notes, and Crafty Cat USA is where you will find it. She made that journal. So I take a recycled packaging and I made the cover. There's crinkled seam binding that is for the tie. The journal cover has Valentine fabric on it. This is a heart, a quilted heart embellished, and I believe that I got this from the Padded Heart company off of Etsy. I put some red lace down the center to cover the stitching. There is corner protectors. These are Tim Holtz corner protectors on the sides. So we will open it up, and on the inside again I have some Valentine's fabric, and I zigzagged around the edges to secure the two pieces together. So I have here a pocket here, and in the pocket is a large journal card with a little whale's tail, some embellishing. Here is some scrapbook paper with 3 little pockets that I have embellished, and some ephemera placed inside each little pocket. And a journal card and a little die punch. So here's the first page of that journal kit, Love Notes. On the edges I have taken some fabric, ruffled it, and put it on the side of the page, several pages throughout the journal. Here's the back side. Here is a paper clip embellishment that I made over the page, paper clip. Has little embellishments on this side. And tucked up in it is a journal card that I've stitched around. Some coffee dyed paper, journal page, a fabric flip, some pretty lace, and some fabric you'll recognize from the cover and the inside. This is a piece of vellum that I printed out a design on. This is scrapbook paper from one of my scrapbook. I have stenciled roses on the back side, some coffee dyed paper. Here I have a pocket, and this is made from an envelope, and I left the window in so that we could, I need to glue this right here. It must have come out because of it was on the vellum. So we'll glue that down. I have a bingo card as a journal card, and then another journal card. So the bingo card is peeking through the envelope. On the other side is the envelope that I just made like a corner tuck pocket and embellished with a sticker. Here is a rusty paper clip with just a little journal card tucked up. So here we have a tall, skinny journal card. Here is another journal card. Another journal card. And here's a little embellishment. I've ruffled some fabric here, and this is a little Tim Holtz charm. It says Dream on it that I just clipped up there. Here we have a double side tuck pocket. This is scrapbook paper and a little die cut. I have a journal card. Another a tag. And then two little embellishments. And I've stitched around a couple of them. Some coffee dyed paper. More of the journal kit. Here is a side tuck on some coffee dyed stamped paper. And in it I've just tucked away a paper doily and some journal cards from one of my scrapbook collections. Part of the journal kit, a large doily sewn in, an up tuck with a journal card. This is a copy of a vintage Valentine that I've stitched around and coffee dyed on the back. Attached a little heart button in the center of the daisy. Tucked it up here on some dyed paper. Coffee dyed paper. And we are coming to the center of the journal. And I just put some trim down here, some more fabric ruffles, and this is from the journal kit. So we have coffee dyed paper. This is dyed paper that I just folded over the edge because it was too long. Made a side tuck, put a little embellishment, and I have a journal card. There is an image from the digital. Have a tag here that I've embellished, and I have a paper clip here that has a little heart on it. Here is an up top double pocket with a journal card, some stamps on it, embellished, and a journal card, and I've stitched around it. Here is a side tuck pocket, and on the flip side I'll show you. Here's just a piece of coffee dyed paper with lines on it for writing, for journaling. And here is another note paper for journaling. Has pretty flowers on it. So you flip this over, and this is a bag, a heart bag that I've embellished, and it flips out. And inside is a large tag that opens up. More space for journaling. This is a print from the kit. Here's a piece of fabric that has been stamped, and I just stapled it to the page. Here we have a pocket. I stenciled on the back side of this paper so it's not so white. And in here we have a pad. This is a pocket. And then there are pages to journal on. A bingo card. It's been embellished. A little crocheted heart in the center for journaling. And a little tag that I stitched around. This is part of that scrapbook paper. The back side of the vellum. Lots of room for writing in there. We have a belly band down here. Again, here's another heart from the Padded Heart Company. Ruffling fabric. This is a front of a greeting card that I've just made for journaling spot, and this is a digital print, and you can journal on the back. So this brings us to the back of the journal, and I have put a double pocket here. And in here this is a copy of a vintage Valentine. Here's a little journal spot. And this is a letter from the journal maker, Judith Sanderson of Rose Lane Vintage Designs. This is where I got it from, and it just kind of tells you what journaling is and what it's about. Oh, you know, I forgot to say, so the journal is 9 inches, and it is approximately 6 inches. Oh, and this goes in here. This was supposed to go here, so it fell out. Again, I have crinkled seam binding, and I buy it online on Etsy. I can tell you who. I get it from My Scrap Cabin Shop on Etsy. So this is the Valentine journal. I'm going to list it on my eBay store, and I will have that link down below. I thank you for coming and stopping by, and I hope to be making an Easter journal and having more time this year to do my journaling. Thank you. I'll see you next time.